Hi, Carlos. I think you're doing some interesting things here, particularly in your use of color. I think that the color is capturing the emotions quite effectively in your compositions here. You're using a primary color scheme here, yellow, blue, red, with tints of the red and blue with the addition of green here. I think that it's very appropriate. Looking on to, let me get to the next one here, morning. The grays and cool colors here and black I think work really well. The purples and blues are colors traditionally associated with morning, so I think that that's quite effective. I also like the variation in your motif through color. You might also consider using variation through size, making some big, some of your motifs big, some small, to increase that visual interest and variation. Happy, all kinds of saturated hues here. I like the fun you're having with contrasting colors. I think it's quite interesting and effective, and again some variation in your motif here to help with the visual interest. And red and black on angry. Good angular forms. The only suggestion I do have for you here is to move away from the representational and symbolic forms that you're using here. Lightning bolts for angry. Lightning bolts already carry meaning with them, so you're kind of borrowing that meaning that's already there through these. Lightning bolts are both symbolic and representational forms. You're using tears in morning, and again representational, drawing a tear representing a tear basically, and you are leveraging that association in your image. So trying to get into more non-representational forms would be even better here. Same thing with happy. I think you use stars there, and trying to move away from shapes that are expressive on their own in a much more abstract way. The lecture talks about the softness, I think, of curvilinear forms and what that might represent, as opposed to angular forms. So I am going to send these back to you. I think your use of color is really quite good, as are your compositions are interesting enough. But I'd like to see you try using not such loaded forms here, moving away from the lightning bolts and the tears and the stars. Okay, so please make your revisions and then send them back to me for a grade.